Hadley presents Apple Videos. Today we'll check out exploring the Seeing AI app, VoiceOver. Hello, my name is Douglas Walker. I tell you, I am super excited because today we will be checking out one of my all-time favorite apps. Yeah, we will be exploring a Microsoft app called Seeing AI. You know, that's pretty great. A Microsoft app on our Apple device. Who would have thought it, right? Anyway, our Seeing AI app is really like having several apps within one because it does so many different things, and it uses our device's back-facing camera for accomplishing most of our tasks. And best of all, our Seeing AI app is absolutely free. And hey, we all love something free, right? Okay, today we are going to be exploring how to navigate our Seeing AI screen or interface here. So how about we jump right in? Now, when our Seeing AI app first opens, we are actually placed on a menu button here in the top left-hand corner of our screen. And it's also good to know that our app will open in the last feature or channel that we happen to be using. And we just so happen to be placed here in our short text channel, which is actually our app's first channel. Now, remember, our focus will be on our menu button in the top left-hand corner of our screen. However, we'll go ahead and just touch there to make sure we're there. And so we'll just touch.
Menu button.
Great. And of course, here is our menu button. Now, activating our menu button will open a dialog box for us where we can find things like our settings and even a really great help file. Now, we're not going to be exploring our menu button today because remember, today is all about simply exploring our app interface here. So we'll go ahead and just right-click to our next element here. So we'll just right-click.
Quick help button.
Yeah, and here is our quick help button here in the top right-hand corner of our screen. And activating our quick help button will provide us with some really great tips for the channel that we currently have open. And remember, we're currently in our short text channel here. I tell you, our quick help button is a super useful feature for quickly getting us up and running with our app. Okay, moving right along, and we'll just right-click from here. So we'll right-click.
Pause announcements button.
Yeah, here's our pause announcements button. Now, since we're in our short text channel, our device remembers using its back-facing camera to try to find and read any text that our camera might be hovering above. And I tell you, this can be a bit annoying at times, so it's good to know that we can simply just double tap here and we can temporarily pause our speech, which is really handy there. Now, when we right-click again, we will be placed on an adjustable bar for moving through all of our channels here. And VoiceOver is going to give us some really great hints for how we'll actually move between all of our channels. So let's just right-click from here, and we'll right-click.
Channel short text adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Great, and like we said, here we are on our channel adjustable bar across the bottom edge of our screen. And VoiceOver told us that we're currently in our short text channel. And now, of course, with our short text channel, we're able to do things like read short phrases or passages of text. I tell you what, that's super useful if maybe we want to tell the difference between our shampoo or our conditioner, or even if we want to make sure that we are drinking a caffeine-free drink instead of a regular cola there. Now, our VoiceOver hints also told us that we could swipe or flick up or down our screen to adjust our value here. So in our case, each time we flick up our screen, we will move to our next channel here. And you've probably already guessed that each time we flick down our screen, we'll be placed on our previous channel here. And hey, there you go. How about we give it a try? Now, since we are on our first channel here, we'll simply just flick up our screen to move forward through our channels. And we'll just flick up here to our next channel.
Document.
Great, so here we are on our document channel. Now, our document channel gives us the ability to take a picture if we're hovering above some type of document, like a full page of document, and actually take a picture and have it turned into text that our device will read for us. So that's pretty great. And we're just going to flick through these, so I'll flick up to our next channel here.
Product.
Now this is super handy. This is our product channel. So if we're hovering above a product that has a barcode, it will instantly take a picture of it and try to tell us what that product is. So that can be really handy, especially if we're wanting to know what to eat or what's in our pantry at night, right? Okay, so we'll just flick up from here.
Person.
Yeah, here is our person channel. Now this is kind of a fun channel because if we've, and our quick help can tell us how to do this, but if we take a picture of somebody and label a person in here, then when we point our camera towards that person, it's going to tell us who that is. Now, it's also fun because if the person is not in our identified in our list here, then it's going to try to guess their age. So be careful who we're pointing this towards, right? Okay, so let's flick up to our next channel here. We'll flick up.
Currency. Okay,
here is our currency channel. And of course, if we need to know a denomination of money, this is going to tell us the difference between $1, $5, $10, 20, and so on. So this can be super handy for us. And we'll just flick up here.
Scene preview.
Now this is really kind of interesting. This is a scene preview. So we can take a picture with our camera here, and it's going to try to determine what's in the scene, whether there is a bridge there or a road, or cars on the side of the road, or even if we're indoors, whether it's a dining area or maybe a cafeteria. So scene preview, it's kind of fun to play around with here. So we'll just flick up from here.
Color preview, black.
Yeah, and here's our preview here. And of course, the background is black, so because it's laying flat on our surface here. So it's thinking that the color here is black. So kind of nice to have a color identifier here in one of our channels. So we'll just flick up from here.
Swipe handwriting preview.
Now this works very similarly to our document scanner. So we can take a picture of someone's handwriting, and especially if it's print, works really well to convert that handwriting into text so that we can read it. How great is that? Okay, so let's flick up from here.
Light. Pause announcements, resumed announcements.
Yeah, and we knew that was coming because it was trying to see how much light was coming in. So we paused our sound there for us. And this is really cool because you notice that was a really low tone, and it's because this is laying flat on our surface. So not much light is coming through our camera here. But if we were to face this towards our studio lights here, the tone would gradually get higher and higher pitched to let us know that it was seeing more light there. So really cool to have a nice light detector for us here. Yeah, we're still on our pause sound button here, so we'll just touch back in our adjustable bar to orient ourselves back to our channels here. So we'll just touch here.
Channel, light, adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Okay, and of course, light is our last one here. Now, remember, if we flick down, we'll move back through these. Let's move back to our short text. So we'll quickly just flick down through
color
all
preview,
these.
Scene preview,
And I'm
currency,
flicking down.
person, product,
Yeah,
document,
so there's like 9
short
different things
text,
here.
short text.
Yeah, and here we are back on our short text. Our Seeing AI app just does so much, and I tell you, it is definitely worth the price. Again, my name is Douglas Walker. Take care, and I'll see you next time. For more Apple videos, visit the Hadley website at www.hadley.edu.